Hello, Cao 2025, and today we're breaking the limits of AI video generation. In our last video, we got Wan 2.2 speech-to-video up and running. But if you've tried making anything longer than a few seconds, you've probably hit that dreaded out-of-memory error. Today, I'm going to show you how to extend your videos indefinitely using the Wan Sound-Image-to-Video Extend workflow. This is a direct continuation of my previous setup guide. Check the link in the description to get caught up first. Alright, let's jump into ComfyUI. Open up the workflow we built in the last video. Before we add the new magic, we need to make some breathing room. First, disconnect the output from your current K sampler. Take all the nodes that come after that K sampler and move them far off to the side. We'll need them later, but for now, we need a clean slate. Now, let's talk organization. As workflows grow, they start to look like a bowl of spaghetti. To keep things readable, we're going to use set/get nodes. Think of these as wireless portals for your data. Let's label our key outputs so we can teleport them anywhere in the workspace. Model sampling SD3 as S2V, positive prompt as positive, negative prompt as negative. Load V as V, audio encoder as OUT, load audio as my audio, and image resize as my image. By doing this, we've created shortcuts for our entire setup. Now we are ready to build the extension logic without the clutter. Now for the star of the show, the Wan Sound-Image-to-Video Extend node. Think of this node as the brain that understands the context of your first clip. It analyzes the last frame of your previous video and the audio cues to ensure the next segment flows perfectly without any weird glitches or sudden jumps. We're keeping the length at 77, as that's the sweet spot the model was trained on for maximum stability. To set this up, simply use your get nodes to plug in the positive prompt, negative prompt, V, audio encoder, and your reference image. For the latent input, we're going to feed it the output from our previous K sampler. This tells the node exactly where the first video ended so it can start the next one from that exact point. The extend node gives us three outputs, positive, negative, and latent. Now, we need a new K sampler to actually render the next part. Just copy and paste your first K sampler so you don't have to redo all your settings. Connect the outputs from the extend node into this new K sampler, and don't forget to plug in your S2V model via a get node. This K sampler isn't re-rendering the whole thing. It's specifically generating the new frames for our extended sequence. Right now we have two separate video segments. To turn them into one continuous masterpiece, we use the latent concat node. This is like the glue for AI video. Make sure to set the dimension dim to T. This stands for time, telling the AI to stack the second clip right after the first one. Connect the latent from your first K sampler to samples 1 and the latent from your new K sampler to samples 2. Finally, highlight all these new nodes and add them to a group called Extend1. And just like that, we've successfully doubled our video length. Right now we have two 77-frame segments joined together, giving us a total of 154 frames. Since Wan 2.2 S2V runs at 16 FPS, that's about 9.6 seconds of footage. That's a good start, but what if you want more? The beauty of this workflow is that it's modular. To go longer, we just need to repeat the process. We're going to create 6 more extend groups, which will bring our total to 616 frames, or roughly 38.5 seconds of high-quality AI video. Extending is incredibly easy once you have the first block built. Simply highlight your entire extend 1 group, copy it, and paste it right next to it. Let's name this one extend 2. Take the latent output from your previous latent concat node and plug it into two places. First, into the latent input of the new Wan Sound-Image-to-Video Extend node, and second, into the samples 1 slot of the new latent concat node. This ensures the AI always remembers everything that happened in the video before it. Now just rinse and repeat. Do this 5 more times until you have a total of 7 extension blocks. By daisy chaining the latent concat outputs into the next group's extend and concat nodes, you're building a continuous bridge of frames. It might look like a long chain on your screen, but this method keeps your VRAM usage low while your video length grows. We've built our massive chain, and now it's time to bring it all home. Remember those nodes we moved out of the way at the start? It's time to bring back your latent cut and the final latent concat nodes. To finish the loop, take the output from your Extend 7 and plug it into both the latent cut and the sample 2 slot of your final latent concat node. Just like that, your workflow is fully connected and ready to render. Also, don't forget to update the math expression into a minus floor, a divide by 77 times 77, so we got the mod value that we will sacrifice. To make this workflow actually usable for daily projects, I highly recommend adding the Fast Group Bypasser by RG3. This is a lifesaver. It allows you to quickly enable or disable each extend group with one click. If you only need a 10-second video today, you can bypass groups 2 through 7 instantly without deleting anything. It keeps your workspace clean and your GPU happy. Before you hit Q prompt, there is one golden rule: don't outrun your audio. If your song or speech is only 7 seconds long, it only covers about 112 frames. In that case, you only need one extension, which handles up to 154 frames. If you try to force the AI to extend to 30 seconds when the audio has already ended, the model will throw an error. Always match your extensions to your audio length. To help you figure out exactly how many extensions you need, I've put together this quick reference matrix. You can screenshot this to use as a guide for your projects. Now that everything is perfectly tuned and organized, let's hit that Q prompt button and see our long-form AI video come to life.
Lampu merah sore yang gerah, kulihat kau di seberang sana. Genggam tangannya tertawa renyah, seperti adegan film remaja.
Alright, the render is finished. Looking at the results, honestly, it feels a bit underwhelming. While the video is long, the character movement feels a little stiff compared to what we were hoping for. Let's look at a side-by-side comparison with Infinite Talk using Wan 2.1 Lightning.
Lampu merah sore yang gerah, kulihat kau di seberang sana. Genggam tangannya tertawa renyah, seperti adegan film remaja.
As you can see, Infinite Talk's movement is much more convincing, and the lip sync is incredibly tight. However, Wan 2.2 S2V is the clear winner when it comes to image quality. Infinite Talk tends to degrade the textures quite a bit, while Wan 2.2 keeps everything looking crisp and professional. We just saw how it handles singing, but let's check out a standard talking video.
As you can see, the quality is fantastic now. By using that sacrifice frame trick, we've eliminated the VAE burn and achieved a smooth, high-quality start to our video. To give you an idea of what to expect, generating a 640x640 video with 77 frames takes roughly 400 to 600 seconds on an RTX 4060 Ti, with 16 GB of RAM. It's not the fastest process, but for this level of quality, it is absolutely worth the wait. Now, I know many of you want to make longer videos, but increasing the frame count too much will lead to out of memory errors. In my next video, I'm going to show you a specific technique to extend your video duration without crashing your GPU, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. I'm Kayakao 2025, and I'll see you in the next one.
For simple speech, Wan 2.2 S2V actually performs pretty well. It's definitely usable for basic talking heads. But if you're looking for that extra expressive performance, I think Wan 2.1 with the Infinite Talk workflow still holds the crown for now. It's all about choosing the right tool for the job. High fidelity, Wan 2.2 vs. Natural movement, Wan 2.1. Anyway guys, that wraps up our deep dive into extending Wan 2.2 speech to video. I hope this workflow helps you overcome those memory limits and start creating longer content. If you found this helpful, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment below with what you want to see next. Thanks for watching, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next episode.